Hi and welcome. My name is Paul Wilson from Open Reality, and in this video I'm going to show you how Palo Alto Next-Gen Firewall can help businesses gain visibility and control over all types of traffic. In this video we're going to specifically look at Apple iTunes and Apple updates traffic. iOS version 8 is due out next week, which is rumoured to be 700 meg. Earlier on we did a video which will show organisations how they can regulate how much bandwidth Apple updates can take. This video is going to concentrate on how they can gain ultimate control over this. So first of all, I need to go into my Palo Alto device, and I start off on the dashboard, which gives me a nice visibility of the different applications that are traversing the firewall, and also our risk factor at the moment. Now what I need to do is create a new policy. So in order to do that, I move down to the policy tab, and it's a really nice straightforward GUI in order to add a new policy. So I'm going to click on add. And I'm going to give this one a name, so I'm going to call this Apple Deny. I then move on to the Source tab, so I'm going to go to Add, and I'm going to say this is a rule from our trusted zone to our internet zone. And then I need to add the application or the application group. So if I go into Application here, I can add the applications, and this is where you really start to understand and see the level of what a layer 7 next-gen firewall can give you. These are all the applications that we provide out of the box. And if I just search here, I can go straight away and find all the matches that reference Apple. And I can go straight down here and just choose Apple Update. Alternatively though, I can actually choose to add an application group which lists all these and more. So if I call this Apple Collection, then I go to Browse, I can search in more detail, and I can then choose to add anything I like into this group. I'm just going to select the last couple here. I think that's our list complete. So, moving on from application, I finally go on to actions. And from here I can specify whether the action is to allow or deny. What I choose to do here is press deny, but I'm also going to apply a schedule. So I've got a schedule that's already set up, which is business hours, so from 8 till 6. And I can go down here and just apply that policy during work hours. So if users want to update their devices before work or after hours, which is not impacting the business day, I can choose to do so. I simply click on OK. I'm then going to move this to the top. And I'm then going to commit my change. So if I press this, it's going to update my firewall. So before my firewall rule kicks in, which will take 30 seconds or so, I just want to go into my iPad and prove that currently we are able to download from the Apple Store or do Apple Update. So you can see here I've clicked on Apple numbers and we're now going to download the application. Okay, so let's see if this firewall rule has taken effect. I can now see at the top here it's denying traffic. Let's see if we're actually getting any policy hit. So I'm going to move to the Monitor tab, and I can actually see I've got a filter set up already, and I can now see I'm getting matches on my deny rule to the Apple iStore from my 100.143 address, which happens to be my iPad. If I go back into my iPad, see what's going on and just try and download it, it already failed once. If I click here now, it's going to sit here failing, saying it's unable to download numbers. So really, whilst this video is concentrated on Apple updates or iTunes, really the Palo Alto Next-Gen Firewall is designed to deal with any layer 7 application and give businesses greater visibility and control.